here we go. So today's date is 8/22/22, and we are going to talk about area and perimeter. So whatever I write, you write it down. So I wrote the date, I wrote my title, area, and perimeter. Little review of 6th grade, I think. I think the first time you saw this was in 6th grade. Does anybody know the difference between area and perimeter? Yes?
Area, you multiply and then perimeter you add
Okay, I like that. I like where you're going with that. Does anybody else have like a, not what you do, but what they stand for? Like what is the difference between, what is area, what is perimeter? Yes?
Area is the inside, perimeter is the border. The
Perimeter
fence.
is what?
The fence.
The fence.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So area is like the inside, like how much carpet do I need inside? And perimeter is like the fence. That's exactly how I refer to it, using the fence analogy. It's like a fence. We're gonna glue this in our notebooks later when we're done with it. Perfect. Well, later we're gluing it. Later, like not right now.
You have to put it to that.
Later. Okay, we're going to be taking this week to fill out this whole table. So like your classmate said, area is like the inside where you do multiply. And perimeter is like a fence where you add. So you guys know it from last year, which is fantastic. So here's a square. Does anybody know what's super special about a square?
You can turn it into a rectangle.
It can be a rectangle. What else is super special about a square?
4 sides are equal.
4 equal sides. Very good. So perimeter is the distance. The distance around the shape. So let me zoom it in so you see it. There we go. So a square is the distance around the shape. And we're going to add all the sides, right? So it's very good. So it would be like if I would have put a fence around the shape. How much fence do I need? That is called perimeter. Okay? Did you guys ever walk the perimeter during PE?
You mean blacktop?
Yeah, but like around it, right? Around the blacktop, that would be the perimeter. You walk around it. Does anybody know how to find the area of a square? Do you guys remember how to find the area? Yes, Sophia?
I think when those squares inside.
Oh, but there's no little squares. Ben?
Base times height.
Good. Does everybody remember it as base times height?
Yes.
Okay, because I teach it differently, but first period all said base times height, so we're going with it because your 6th grade teacher taught it that way, and we're going to go with it. So area is base times height. Base times height. All right? Pretty simple enough, right? Okay, here's a square. So I need to multiply the base times the height. So what is the base of this square? 5 centimeters. What's the height?
5 centimeters.
How do you know it's all 5?
Because it's 4 equal sides.
Because it's 4 equal sides, so 5 and 5. So the area is equal to 5 times 5. What is 5 times 5?
25.
So our area is equal to 25 what? What are our units? Centimeters squared. So in area, when we talk about area, we got to use this little 2. It's called an exponent. It's centimeters squared. Okay? Does anybody know what would be the perimeter of this square?
20.
Yeah, 20. The perimeter would be 20 because it would be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Cool. That sounds easy. All right, the next one. A rectangle. 4 sides. Are they equal?
No.
Nope. Okay, how do I find the perimeter? Again, the distance. The distance around the shape. Add all the sides. How do I find the area of a rectangle? Same as a square. Base times height. So we're going to copy that down. So it basically repeats from the square and the rectangle. It's the same information. It's the distance around for the perimeter The area is base times height. All right, so here's our example. 6 and 2. So what do I do with 6 and 2? Multiply it. 6 times 2. What's 6 times 2? 12. So our area is equal to 12 inches squared. Write that down. Area is equal to 12 inches squared. Now, if you struggle with multiplication, I strongly suggest that you keep your agenda in the corner of your desk, opened up to page, what page is it on? Why is this so hard to find? What page is our multiplication table on? You would think it would be like the first thing you see, right? Oh, page 77. So if you want to have page 77 open on like the corner of your desk during math class, I'm okay with that, all right? Like this is there to help you so you don't get stuck. Like if I ask you what 6 times 2 is, I don't want you to get stuck for like 20 minutes. I want you to go like, oh, 6 times 2, 6 times 2, oh, the answer is 12, right? And you have it and you're done and you move on. You're not stuck on like, oh my gosh, what's 5 times 5? I don't know what 5 times 5 is. Oh, it's 25. I have my multiplication table. I have it there just so when I need it, okay? I'll leave it there. All right. Are we okay with this? Okay. So using this information, I'm going to have it right there. I need it. Okay, I'm going to go back into my notebook and I'm going to do some problems with you. If I have a rectangle and it measures 4 inches by 7 inches, 4 inches by 7 inches. Now we have 2 screens going, right? In the perfect world, I'll have the back screen also showing what we're doing. So if you're having trouble seeing the board, you gotta stay during nutrition and let me know. Let Ms. Ramirez know. Like, okay, I really can't see, even from the back to the front. Let us know. Okay, what is our area? What 2 numbers do I use for the area for this problem? 7 and 4. So for the area, I'm gonna take 7 times 4, and I look at my multiplication table. 7 times 4 quickly is 28. So our area is equal to 20. You're all writing this down, right?
Yeah.
Where am I writing this down?
On the paper.
In the paper, right? So what are you doing?
On the paper.
On the paper, right? Do I really have to tell you that? Like, no, right? Like, you guys can see, like, oh, look, she's in her notebook. Oh, she's writing this down. I'm writing this down, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Whew. Here, I thought I had to, like, tell you literally what to do. Here's rule number 1 in this class. If I write, you write. Whatever I write down, you will write it down. Except if that's on the whiteboard. On the whiteboard, it's, like, optional. But if I write it in my notebook, you're writing it in your notebook with a smile on your face. Because you're happy. If I draw a happy face, guess what I want you to do? Draw a happy face. Right there. We're going to check. Oh, we're going to check. You better have the best smiley face on your paper. Your life. And yes, I wrote it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make it into a face. So guess what I want you to do? Make it into a face. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget the nose. I know. It's torture. Oh, I'm trying to make a point. Okay, what's 7 times 4? We said 28 before I realized you weren't writing this down. So 28 inches squared. Easy, right? Use your multiplication table if you need it. If you're good on multiplication, math is so much easier for you. All right, what if I ask you for perimeter of the same shape? What would be the perimeter of this shape? What do I have to do to find the perimeter? Yeah. Remember, perimeter is like putting up a fence. So what is the measurement if I walk this way? How much did I walk? 4. Plus, how much did I walk here? 7. Plus, how much did I walk here? 4, right? Because these two match. And then what if I walk this way? How much did I walk? What's the measurement of this top part? 7, because it has to match the bottom, right? So this is also 7. Even if I don't tell you, it matches the bottom one. So I have to add another 7. So yeah, so it's 4 plus 7 plus 4 plus 7, or 4 plus 4, 7 plus 7. All right, use those fingers. 4 plus 7 plus another 4 plus another 7 is 22. So perimeter is equal to 22 inches. Yay. We're good? Easy peasy? We're good? We're good. All right, let's draw a rectangle, another rectangle. Oh, that's right. Look at my skills. What if this is 8 inches by 6 inches? Okay. What's our area? Our area is equal to, what two numbers do I multiply for area?
6 and 8.
6 and 8. So we're going to write that down. 6 times 8. And if we need to look at our multiplication table, we take a peek at our multiplication table. What's 6 times 8? 48 what? Inches squared. So using the same shape, what is our perimeter? What are the 4 numbers that I have to add? 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8. So I need 4 numbers for the perimeter. It's going from here to here, then I go down, then I go this way, and this is 6 inches, and then I go up again, and this is 8 inches. Why? Because these two have to match, right? These two match, and these two match. 6, 8, 6, 8. And then I use my fingers. Can I add these in any order? Yes, you can add 6 and 6, and 8 and 8. Yeah. So perimeter is equal to 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8, 28 inches. Are there any questions? Supposed to be not super difficult. All right, you do this one on your own. Let's draw it out, and I'm gonna do 7 inches. I already did 7. Let's do 9. 9. That's a 9 by. Let's do 3 inches. So 9 by 3. So right. You're gonna tell me the area and you're gonna tell me the perimeter. Okay? I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes to do this on your own. So what's the area and what's the perimeter? Look at what we've done before. Give you guys 2 minutes. We need more time, we need more time. Nice space right there. Alright. For area, what do I do? Okay, I want to find the area, so what do I have to do for area? So what do I have to do? Area equals, there we go. Nice. Perfect. area is inch squared, so don't forget that little tiny 2. Little tiny 2. And then inches squared. 12. What did I do here? Do the same thing here. What did I do? Okay. Okay. Wait. Yeah. And then multiply those two numbers. What do we get? Yep. All right, so what's the area equal to, guys? 27 inches squared. Check that you have the units, okay? It will be considered wrong on the test if you don't have those units, so we gotta practice. All right, perimeter was 3 plus 9 plus 3 plus 9, in any order, just as long as you have 2 3s and 2 9s. And then 6 plus 9 is 15 plus 9 is 24. Perimeter is equal to 24 inches. We're okay with this? We're okay? Oh, good. Okay, let's not cry in class because that would be terrible. All right, we can have a conversation after class if you need to. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to pass around glue sticks. Put a little bit of glue on this and glue it somewhere. I think this way would work best so it fits perfectly, right? Anywhere in your notebook that fits. If you need to turn the page and glue it there, that's fine. If you have your own glue stick, we'll use it. I'm only going to give each row 2 to share. If you have your own, use it. Then we're going to work on a classwork assignment. If you don't need it, pass it back. There's someone in the back of the room that might need it. I gave every row 2. If you need it or don't need it. If it doesn't work, we'll toss it. They're kind of old glue sticks anyways. Okay. And I'm going to give you one of the hardest classwork assignments in life. Really? Done with it, you can pass it back up, and then the person, but if you need it, let people in front know. All right, so let me glue mine in. A little bit of glue goes a long way. Going to do the perimeter, and we're going to, during the week, we're going to fill out this whole worksheet. Everybody knows, you have learned how to do the area of a triangle, right? Back in the day? All right, you should have this piece of paper in front of you. The title of the front side is perimeter. Okay, so this is finding perimeter of like weird shapes. But we're just practicing today. So the first part is perimeter. Find the perimeter. So that means counting all the way around our shape. There's 2 ways to do it. You can either put a little tally mark, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So my answer is 16 because I went all the way around. So you can also count it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay? So however you want to count it. If you want to do little dashes, you can. If you want to go all the way around, you can. So this is perimeter. We're counting all the little tiny lines all the way around. Does everybody understand that? All right. Super, super difficult. Super. All right, let's get working on that for a couple of minutes, and then we'll switch over to the back side. So what I mean, you can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're counting boxes. Do I expect you to write the numbers down? No, but I'm just showing you that's how you get your answer, right? Count the boxes, not the outside. So area would be 6. You can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can put little dots so you make sure you counted them all, right? So I got 14 for number 2 and 6 for number 1. And notice they already have the units for us. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to do that. Let me put this on.